connect to it.
All right, you guys, are y'all ready? Okay, I am recording. All right, so it is September 11th. Oh, it's 9/11. I keep forgetting that. It's wild, isn't it? It is 9/11, and we are in our second full week of September. And I feel like it's like September 30th or something. Like, I feel like this month is dragging by, and I'm like panicking because I want everybody to get to Success Love, and I have to keep saying, Rachel, it's September 11th. It's not like, we're not at the end of the month, but I do definitely want to help you guys, encourage you guys to get there this week, because I feel stressed when y'all are stressed, and I don't want y'all to be stressed. But anyway, so I'm going to give you guys a couple ideas as far as that tonight too. But tonight I did want to talk about the UK launch, because I feel like I have personally kind of shied away from that with you guys, because I've had so many people who said, like, I just can't do that right now. I can't even think about that. But I really feel like we have to be thinking about it as business owners. And no matter like where you're at in your business, whether you are a brand new coach, whether you are like 2 years into this or what, like, there are things that we can all be doing to take advantage of this. And from a business standpoint, like, if you're just not doing anything, like, I feel like you guys, or we would be shooting ourselves in the foot. And I want you guys to take advantage of this in any way that is possible. But before we get started, y'all, I always just jump into these calls and I always think, I'm going to pray before our call. And then I get excited and see y'all and I start talking and I forget. But I want to pray with you guys tonight, because I think that's really important. And I do this in my bedroom, but I really, really want to do it with you guys, because like, I know that a lot, like Timmy, bless her heart, she is so overwhelmed and she is struggling, and like there are other people struggling, and it's not easy to do this and do life and do a full-time job. And the fact that you guys show up and that you do it and you make it a priority to help people, like, I'm in awe of you guys every single day. And I do pray for you guys, but I want you to hear me pray for you, because I love to hear people pray for me. And so, like, I'm going to pray real quick and then we'll jump into the whole UK thing. All right. Hey, Meredith. Hey, bud. All right. God, thank you. We just praise you for who you are, for being the creator of everything that we see and that we hear and that we have, God. And we just praise you for that. And thank you so much for your blessings. Thank you for this business, for the opportunity that it provides, for the income that it provides for us and our families, and for the purpose that I know it has given me and that it gives so many of these women. God, I pray that tonight that you would just calm any anxieties, any fears that these ladies might have, and help them to walk away from this call refreshed and excited and just ready to go out and help somebody tonight. God, I pray that we, in everything that we say and that we do, that we write, that we message, that we would honor you with our words and with our intentions and with our purpose, God. And just thank you so much for who you are and what you have done for us already. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, you guys. So let me share my screen. Okay, I didn't get real creative with the images here, but you guys can. I'm sure you don't care. So before I get into that, I wanted to give you guys a few team updates. So for me personally, my challenge group starts next Monday, September the 18th. And it is a present over perfect challenge group. My friend Kendra wanted to run this group with me. Jay, do you remember meeting Kendra at that party? She wanted to do this challenge group with me. And so we're going to base it off of that book. It's not going to be a requirement for everybody that does the group. I think a lot of people will end up buying it, but I think that it's going to be fun. I'm going to use my regular, like, faith-based challenge group script, which, guys, I'm updating that right now. I'm updating it as I go in this new group, and I have included a lot of stuff in there that I used from Ashley Smith's guide that I shared with you guys, and I really like it. Like, I've gotten my challengers to engage. I've gotten my challengers to post more publicly, and it's just like, I really like it. Like, I've done some things differently, like every afternoon. A lot of my old challengers still check in, and I check in, but I do this thing in the afternoons where I share like a motivational picture, and then I ask them to, like, tell me what their favorite meal was that day. What was your favorite workout quote from your trainer? What was your high? What was your low today? And it's just a really different way, because, you just posting, my workout was a 4, my water was 5, my whatever, that kind of gets stale. But whenever I'm like challenging them to dig a little bit deeper every day, I see it's different, and it keeps that energy alive a little bit. So I don't think that part is in my script because I'm just like doing that every day, but I can show you guys like what I'm doing with that. But they love it. Like they love it. People, they respond, they comment, and they respond to other people. So it's been kind of a different dynamic. And that's something different I'm doing. But I am updating my challenge group script. And I will share that with you guys when I get it done. It's just in a Google Doc. So I really like what I've done. But we're going to use that and then kind of do it like a book club, more or less, you know, like share our takeaways from our reading in the Present Over Perfect book. But that starts September 18th. So any of you new coaches who are not running your own challenge group, you are so welcome to invite people to that. All right. So we start the 18th. They do need to have Shakeology at least, and preferably a workout program. And so that will, you know, just be, that's what you're inviting to right now. Like I will leave that open for new participants through like next Wednesday, the 20th. And then I typically close it down, but we'll work with you guys to get to Success Club. But like the whole week is a good, that's a long time to hit Success Club. So I encourage you guys just to keep inviting to that. You know, and I am jabbing for that. The way that I jab for that Present Over Perfect is like I'm talking about how, you know, like I need to slow down. I had to realize I need to slow down, not to you know, like a lot of people see that like I need to just stop. I don't need to work out. I don't need to focus on anything else. But like for me, slowing down means saying no to certain things that I could be doing instead of being at home with my family or being at home working out or making a meal plan or something like that. So I'm kind of jabbing in that way with my daily posts and talking about that. And that's how I'm inviting people to my challenge group. Okay. I don't anymore, like the way I was taught as a new coach was to make like a challenge group post like 2 or 3 times a week. I've gotten away from that. And if you watch that video I shared of Melanie's the other day, you know, we definitely have to adapt. People are used to our workout selfies. People are used to our challenge group posts on Sunday and Monday night. And so I'm really working more to just share, like, what am I doing right now? How does that impact my life? How does that impact my family? Oh, and if you want to join my Present Over Perfect boot camp and do this, you know, change your life with us, click this link or click the link below. And, you know, like I'm trying to talk more in like a conversational manner in my posts and ask questions in my post. That's something I was sharing with Becca the other day, like getting people to engage in your post, whether it's about Beachbody or about fitness or not. You know, that's really important right now with Facebook, because the more engagement you get, the more Facebook likes you, because you are making people use Facebook, all right, essentially, all right? So read that thing I gave you today. I got that from Melissa Shoemaker, where I shared those Facebook tips in our team page today, and think about those things as you post, because I've noticed, like if I put a link in the body of my post, nobody sees it. Like I will get, like this morning I did that because I kind of wanted to play with it and see. I put the link for my challenge group Woohoo form, and like I got like 4 likes. You know, I mean that's not a lot for me. And so Facebook kind of wants you to stay on their page. So if you're going to post a link, post it in the comments of your post. That's a big thing for me. I've noticed that. Super Saturday is next Saturday. So that is at, you know, here in Corinth, we're having that at our church at Tate Baptist Church. I know Jade is hosting her own. I'm not sure if Christy is hosting her own or not, but I think she might be. And so Super Saturday is good. It's big. If you haven't been to one, it may not be humongous in size, but events are really important. This is like where we learn about new things coming out from Beachbody. We'll do a workout together. We'll hear like a coach story. You can invite people who are coaches or want to be coaches, or even just challengers, people who love Beachbody, who love to work out together, and who want to hear about new stuff. Okay, so that's important. And so Super Saturday is next Saturday, the 23rd. Wherever you live, there should be one within driving distance for you. So definitely make that a priority if you can. My next coaching opportunity call will be, I think that's a Monday. Yeah, it's a Monday night on the 25th. And I just decided, instead of doing our Monday night team call that night, like we could just do a coaching opportunity call. And you guys we could split it up into 5-minute segments if you want to, or I can lead it and you can invite people to it. I don't care. I'm game. But I wanted to make that open and available to everybody who wanted to invite to that. And then if you want to do your own, you can do your own. If we did 2, that's fine. I mean, we could even do 2. Like if we did one the 25th and we did one like 28th, that Thursday night or something, like we could have 2 that week. I even like the idea of doing one at lunchtime. I would have to like close my office door and do it, but that's totally doable. Show people how we make this work, like while we work. And so like if anybody wants to team up and do one at lunchtime, I am totally game with that. I think that's a good idea. But I know I'm going to do one the 25th at 8 o'clock when our regular team call would be. All right. And that's the thing, guys, like we've got to be, yes, selling challenge packs. Yes, getting people enrolled in challenge groups is good. But like from a business standpoint, like we've got to be inviting to the coaching opportunity as well. That is how we grow our volume. That's how we grow our business, our team. And that's something that we should be doing every single month. All right. Our diamond retreat is October 6th through the 8th. This is an image. I think this like is from the back of our condo in Destin, but that is that weekend. And I do have 2 more spots available for that. Like I shared that with you guys. If you are a active Emerald coach, you have to have at least 4 active coaches under you and hit Success Club this month, then you qualify to go. The cost is $200. That covers like your lodging, your food, everything. If you're not a diamond coach, if you are a diamond coach by then, it's $150. So, and guys, like Melanie Mitra is going to be there. Not that she's like God or anything, but in the Beachbody world, like having a sit down conversation with her, she's going to train us. We're going to train you guys together. We're working on some stuff. And, you know, the people that are there, like I want you to sit down with her for at least 30 minutes, like, you know, to come up with a plan, like what she thinks is the best direction for your business to go. Like, I mean, you know, you pay all this money to go see these big speakers and stuff, but she's just going to be there in our living room. So I'm really excited about that. So Diamond Retreat. So I really, really want a couple more people there if you guys can push for that and go. Success Club. I'm going to come up. I want to see as many people hit Success Club this week as you can, because I know that if you get that done, if you get it out of the way, like it is such a relief. Like it is just such a release. And you can think about, you know, I find that whenever I'm not at Success Club, I stress out and I'm not putting everything into my posts and my decisions, and my conversations are clouded by doubt and I lack confidence. But, you know, like 3 people, we want 3 people to get enrolled with a challenge pack or Shakeology on Home Direct. And that's 2 points for each person that does that. All right. So you want to be at Success Club 5 if that's your goal for this month. And so I'm going to do a Success Club drawing this week for people in our team. And I'll share more about that tomorrow. Clean Week. All right, guys, Clean Week is coming in October. Let me stop sharing and show you this. So let's see. So we're always running these free groups, right? Oh, snap. Hold on. So we're always running these free groups, right? And we are having to come up with our own content and, you know, come up with things to say and meal plans and things like that. Well, Beachbody has done it for us now. If you were at Summit, then you know about this, but Clean Week is, it's going to start, I'm not really sure. I guess that once you decide to run one after it launches, you can do them anytime. But basically the way that it works is this, and this is in Beachbody On Demand. So you can go and you can read about that there. There's a little video, talks about the workouts, the nutrition part of it. Somebody tell me, when I click over, can you see that? The FAQ? Okay. So I just went into the FAQ and searched Clean Week, and it's all the information that you need. But basically, people have to have the Shakeology sampler because if they don't have the sampler, I don't think they get the meal plan. So it says here the meal plan is printed and included with his Clean Week 7-day Shakeology sampler. It is not available in Beachbody On Demand. So there is a purchase required. But think about like how many people that you talk to about Shakeology and they're like, I want to try it, but I don't want to buy a whole bag. You know, like this is great. Like it comes with a complete meal plan. It comes with the 7-day sampler, whether you get vegan or regular. And it also, she has a series of workouts in Beachbody On Demand specifically for this Clean Week, okay? And so that is everything that you need to know about that is in the FAQ, but this is going to be good. I mean, like for us, it takes a lot of the work out of it, having to find workouts or record videos for them, which is fun, but this way they get to try Shakeology, they get to follow clean eating for a week, and they get to access Beachbody On Demand and try it out and see what all is available. So I think this is going to be really good. So we all need to kind of figure out for ourselves, like when are you going to run your Clean Week group? The date kind of is iffy. It's kind of changed a couple times and it's not on here. So I'm not really sure exactly when it's going to launch, but I know it's supposed to be probably early October. So for me personally, like we'll talk about strategy for October at another time. But, you know, we've got the holidays coming up, like Halloween, then we've got Thanksgiving, then we got Christmas. And so what planning for our challenge groups is going to look a little different. Yeah, Tracy, there will be a challenge guide, but it's always super generic. You know, I mean, you know, like they have been with those other weeks. I mean, there's some good stuff in there, but, you know, I would just definitely kind of use it and then incorporate your own stuff. That's typically how it goes. So clean week. Let me get back to where I was. Does anybody have any questions about that? Y'all just stop me whenever you have questions. All right. So, but that's a good thing. Like, guys, Beachbody is always doing stuff for us to make our jobs easier and to help us find and help, honestly, new people. So that is really, really, that's a really good thing. I think that we're going to be able, and you know, if you want to do a different type of clean week or incorporate something else into it, you know, like fall or Thanksgiving or turkeys or Christmas or something, you can totally do that and make it your own. It doesn't take out the personality of it. It just gives you some extra tools and resources for your challengers, okay, and gives them a taste of Beachbody and Beachbody on Demand. So real quick, again, I know this is September 11th, but if I can get you guys like to think that hit Success Club and hit Success Club early, you will see a change in your business. Like you will have more confidence. You will hit higher Success Club numbers. You will not be stressed at the end of the month. And so I really want to encourage you guys, to push you guys, to share with you guys what I do to hit Success Club and hit it early. All right. So one thing that really worked for me this month, and this kind of came from that new challenge group, like some of the things I changed in my challenge group, is that I asked my challengers a lot to, and a lot of them don't do it. And I don't think that like everybody does this, but like I asked my challengers to share publicly what they're doing. Like I asked, one was a Shakeology challenge, like share your Shakeology recipe publicly, tag me in it, tell people what you're doing for extra accountability. And, you know, a couple people did that. One of my challengers, every time I ask them to do that, like share something about their journey, she goes, she does it, she tags me in it. And just from her doing that alone, like I've gotten 3 new challengers this month. All right. And they were all military and they actually signed up as discount coaches. But so ask for referrals. Like don't be afraid to ask your challengers to post about what they're doing, to tag you in it, or they don't have to tag you, but it, you know, they usually don't mind. And it doesn't have to be salesy. And if they say, yeah, I don't mind to do it, but what do I say? You know, you can say, okay, well, I'll actually write it for you and I can give you some ideas or scripts to send them. But most people don't even, like, if they want to do it, they know what they want to say, you know, and so that's really exciting. Ask your challengers if you can share like quotes from things that they say in your challenge groups. That gives a lot of credibility to what we do, because we can talk about our own transformations all day long. We can talk about our challengers and our challenge groups, but if we're not sharing like stories from other people, then we're kind of walking this road alone, and it just brings more credibility to what we're saying and what we're inviting people to do. So I like to really started to share, like I'll start, like tomorrow morning, I need to start my morning workout post with a quote from a challenger. Oh, this is my internet connection is unstable. Tomorrow morning, I want to start my workout selfie with a quote from a challenger and say, oh my gosh, like this is what I woke up to, this message. Like I've gotten lots of them lately. I just haven't used them and I need to do that. You know, I woke up to this message or the other day from this challenger, and you know, this is what fuels my fire. This is what keeps me accountable. This is why I wake up every day and work out and share my workout selfie, because if I can help one more person, then I have done my job and I am fulfilling my purpose. All right. And my purpose is that's another thing. Like I was sharing with our leaders this morning, like figure out why you're doing this. Like, why are you a coach? Why are you in challenge groups? Why are you inviting people to challenge groups? Like if you don't have a strong purpose and a why, then your messages and your posts are going to sound hollow. So, you know, tell people in your posts from time to time, you know, like I'm inviting you to this challenge group because like this changed my life. I want to empower other women. I want other women to feel strong and capable and excited about doing something good for themselves again. I want moms to have more energy to chase their kids. You know, like those are all part of my mission and my purpose. And if I'm not talking about it in my posts and in my private conversations, then people aren't getting what I'm about and how I want to help them. And that goes a long way. Ask friends and family, you know, like, do you have, like, y'all, I'll tell you, 3 years. My sister Anna, I have not asked her to buy a challenge pack because, like, I'm just waiting. Because someday I'm probably gonna need Anna to buy a challenge pack, you know. So like, don't ask them now, but like if you come to the end of the month and you need to ask friends or family to buy a challenge pack, or just ask them if you're a new coach and you're like, hey, I started this new, I'm kind of nervous about walking through a conversation with people. Could, you know, ask your aunt, your sister, your sister-in-law, could I like practice telling you about a challenge group and a challenge pack? And you tell me how I sound. Like, I remember doing that in the beginning, and then my sister bought a challenge group pack because she was intrigued by what I was saying, okay? And so, like, practice on friends and family. Ask them if they would be willing to join a challenge group and kind of be your guinea pig. That's one tip that I used in the beginning. Share something personal. You know, like I challenged some people the other day, like, when was the last time you got really real in your post, in your workout selfie, in your Sunday night, Monday night challenge group where you talk about your challenge group or coaching? Like, when was the last time you really shared something that was personal and that was deep? And I'm not asking you to like share anything you don't feel led to, but I remember a few months, 3 or 4 months into coaching, when I shared my first my before picture, like, it was really, really hard for me to share. Like, it was, and actually I'm going to share it again tomorrow night, but it was really hard for me to share, like, putting myself out there and showing people something that I was so embarrassed by. But, you know, like, talking about it and talking about how I felt and talking about why I wanted to change, like, that spoke to so many women. When I shared in a post or a blog post, I can't remember, that like in college I struggled with bulimia. Like, I mean, that was not easy to share, but I felt like if I shared it, then it was going to help somebody. And it did. Like, that was a very big post for me. And you may not have big things like that. You may not have, like, I mean, crazy things like addictions or not crazy, but like, you know, you may not have those kind of big, like, things that you want, that you can share. Maybe you're very normal. Maybe you're just very, very, you know, just, what did Jen Guthrie say? Like, just plain old white girl. I can't remember what she said today. But, you know, there are things that you think and that you struggle with. Like, Jade did a really good job last night of getting vulnerable and sharing some stuff that she's been going through, that, by golly, I tell you, like, probably 90% of her challengers, 90% of her followers probably think those same things, but we just don't talk about it. And when you talk about the struggle, when you talk about how you choose to overcome, you talk about the transformation, then people connect with that, and that excites them and makes them think, oh gosh, what if she can do it, if she can overcome that, then maybe I can too, right? Okay, so share something personal. The last tip that I had for you guys was this. Okay, so it is September 11th, Monday. It is not too late. Like, so many of you want to run a free group, and I try to encourage you to wait to run a free group after you've hit Success Club. But like, if you just want to do something fun, like, start a 3-day fit football foodies challenge on, like, from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, you can share, like, you can share fun football recipes. You can share clean eating recipes. You can give them a workout to do every day. You can do like a fun challenge based on whose college football team wins or something like that. You know, like, and if you tell people that you're going to give away, like, you know, just a ton of clean eating, like football recipes, people love that kind of stuff. And then come Monday or Sunday night, you have a pool of people that you can invite, hopefully new people that you can connect with and invite to your challenge group next week. And if you have to push your challenge group back a week, then you can do that too. There's nothing wrong with that. And so, like, if you want to run a free group, think about the season, think about what their crock pots. Oh my gosh, like, women, if you tell them you're going to give them crock pot meals, oh my goodness, like, they just come out of everywhere. And I'm like, you can go to the internet and like look up crock pot recipes. But it's just like, it's that accountability, it's that relationship part of it, you know. They are drawn to that. And so if they're drawn to that, they're going to be drawn to our challenge groups. All right. So just get creative and have fun with it. It doesn't have to be like perfect or super structured, but, you know, give them a challenge every day, give them a recipe every day, ask them to share something every day. And, you know, you can run a free group and have a pool of people to invite from. if you feel like you need to. But I think that you guys can post and invite and do your 4 vitals every day and hit Success Club, honestly. All right. Does anybody have any questions about any of that? And you know, like, I think that before I move on, like, I just want to say, like, you know, set goals. You know, I don't care. I'm not talking about like for the rest of the year, for the next year. Like, set goals for your business this week. Like, what do you want come Sunday night? What do you hope to accomplish? I mean, it may be something as simple as like, I want to work out every day and I want to drink my Shakeology every day. Like that's something that's big for me. I want to earn $100 this week. I want to invite 3 people every single day to my challenge group. I want to pull out that business activity tracker and I want to fill it out this week. Like, that could be your goal. But, you know, set some goals for yourself this week. 1, 2, 3 goals. And don't just drift. Like, don't just drift through this business. I see so many coaches that do that. They just like, they say, I want to coach, and then we give them all the resources, and then they just kind of from day to day, like, oh, I don't know what to do. This is too hard. I can't find anybody. But you know, you have all those resources at your fingertips. And if you just make a itty bitty plan every week, like when I sat down and made my plan on Saturday night, like it was not genius. Like, it was just like, I want to get a few more Success Club points. I want to share some fall recipes. I want to invite people to my challenge group. I want to, share about something about the UK. Like, those were my goals. And then I sat down in my calendar every day, like, and I made just one post idea for every single day that I want to do. And so, like, don't drift. Print out that business activity tracker. Tell yourself, talk positive to yourself. Because, guys, I can tell you right now, the way that you are speaking to yourself, it's becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy, because I've been there. Like, I've been there. I've been on the struggle bus. I've been there where I feel like nobody read my posts and nobody wanted to join my challenge group. And I spoke to myself in such a negative manner, and I made it become true. And so, you know, the words that you say become actions. I mean, I can tell you that 100% from my own experience. You know, like, I can remember months where I just wallowed in my own, like, self-doubt and pity. And like, instead of doing my business, working my business, I would scroll through Facebook saying I was working, or I would go to Pinterest and look for recipes. And I wasn't looking for real ideas. I was just kind of wasting time. But if you tell yourself, I can do this. I do believe in Beachbody. I will earn $100 this week. I will work out every single day. Then more than likely, those things are going to become the actions that you take. So really just stop. Think about how you're talking to yourself. If you need to change it, change it. Sit down tonight, make a plan, do your power hour, knock it out before you go to bed, and you will feel so much more confident in this business, all right? And so that is just kind of like my little pep talk, because I believe in you guys. All right, the UK. All right, this is what we're here for tonight. It's already 8:30. So the UK. Beachbody has been very intentional. First, obviously, Beachbody started here in the United States. Oh gosh, I don't even know how old Beachbody is. I should know that. Like, I know Shakeology is about 10 years old, but Beachbody goes back even farther than that. And so they started here in the US, then they launched in Canada since I've been a coach. I think that happened like right when I was a coach about 3 years ago. And now they have been doing a lot of research, doing a lot of things, and they are finally ready to launch in the UK. Beachbody has actually been in the UK for a long time. These people love Shanti, first of all. They love him so much. But Beachbody has been there for a while. They've been able to order the workout programs. They haven't had Shakeology or anything like that, or Beachbody. I don't know if they've had Beachbody on demand. They can get it right now, but I don't know how long. But they've been there for a while. But the UK is very fitness focused. And the UK, just so you know, includes England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. And you know, they're much more. They're very fitness focused, nutrition focused. If you go to Instagram and start scrolling and looking at hashtags, you'll see all these women who want to lose weight. They post their food pictures all the time. But 26% of the population is obese. They love vitamins. They love supplements. Again, like, they have these things, like Slimming World is one thing. Extant is a shake that they have. And so they love to do things to get healthy and fit. They are the second largest health and fitness market in the world, and they do love social media. So it's a very good opportunity for us to introduce Beachbody Shakeology to them. And they already know about Shakeology. Actually, like I've got a couple people in a challenge group I have on Facebook, and they already had heard about Shakeology and they're ready. They want to try it. Like I mean, it's a gamble if they end up signing up with me, but I'm investing in them, and so they are very aware of it. They're excited about it. We launch in UK on October 19th. I think it's a Thursday. And so on that day, people will be able to sign up with you as their coach, whether they sign up as a challenger or as a coach with you. They will be able to sign up that day. There is a cooling off period. They have to wait a couple days, I think, before they can actually spend more than $200 or 200 pounds. I need to look. It's all in this document. If you go to the FAQ, you can find it there. But there's like a cooling off period. Like when they sign up as a coach, they can't spend money for a couple of days. We will be able to recruit both customers and coaches from the UK. The compensation plan will work the same. There are some rules and like regulations like that cooling off period. They cannot market Shakeology as a weight loss shake. They cannot, we're not allowed to say that when we start to advertise in the UK. They can't say that. We can say that, you can lose weight with Beachbody programs and incorporating Shakeology, but we're not allowed to market Shakeology as a weight loss shake. So they have these kind of funny rules and regulations. So if you haven't done that, like go and read that FAQ about the launch, okay? And if you have people, like I've got this on all these slides, if you have people who want to go and just be informed, like get emails about the launch, you can send them to this www.teambeachbody.uk.com. So right now, like people are not signing up with me as a coach. They can't do that yet. They can go, and there is another link where they can go and enroll and sign up for Beachbody On Demand, and they have access to all the programs that we have access to for the most part. I think there might be a few things missing, but they pretty much have access to all the programs, all right? And people can go ahead and be doing that. They will have, so some of the products that they can actually order are a little different than ours. As far as Shakeology, to begin with, they'll only have vanilla, strawberry chocolate, and vegan chocolate. So they won't have like cafe latte or vegan vanilla or anything like that, or green berry. Although I think green berry would be a big one over there. They love like fruity shake stuff. They will have they will be able to order Energize and Chocolate Recover. They will be able to order the All Access Challenge Pack or just the All Access membership by itself. There will be some challenge packs for the top selling DVDs, things like 21 Day Fix, probably Insanity Max 30, things like that. They'll be able to buy some of the fitness DVDs by themselves, and there will be some gear and accessories available, but it won't all like launch at once. There will be a distributing place there where they'll order their stuff from, so it's not like they're going to have to pay like crazy amounts of shipping to have it shipped from the US or anything, or wherever they ship ours from. So that's just initially what will be available. So make sure that you know that. Like if you're talking to people now and you're like, oh, you're going to love cafe latte, like they're not going to be able to buy that, all right? And we are also, that's another thing, we're not supposed to be shipping products over to the UK. We could get in big trouble for that. So don't do that, all right? They have to be able to order it there themselves. So what can you do? Like you're probably like, Rachel, I don't know anybody in the UK. Like I have no idea where to start. But I'm going to tell you like just some things, like little things that you can be doing right now, just during your normal power hour to start connecting with people. And like I haven't done big things. I've run one ad, I think, and I didn't even really get that much interaction from it. But mostly, honestly, what I have been doing is pretty much just in Instagram. I did run an ad from my like page. One of the things, like I have a daily like $1 a day promoting my page, and I have it promoting in the UK as well as in the United States and Canada. So that's one thing I've done, but you don't even have to do that. If you do have a like page, I definitely encourage you, like I'll sit down with you and help you create an ad to target that. But you don't even have to be doing that. Like if you just start searching hashtags, just the same way that you do for your business here in the US and Canada, you can start connecting with people. And so one of the things that, let me see if I can get this to work. I'm going to try to share my screen with you guys. One of the things that I do, obviously, like I am, I'm a mom, obviously, and I Let me pull this up. All I have done pretty much is just change my hashtags from mom to mom. Okay. So like, hold on a second. So like if I was going to see, I've already got pulled up. I was thinking dog mom for Jade and Tracy. So like I just went and I searched like dog mom. All right. And it shows you all the people that use that hashtag. So like this lady, she obviously has a dog, and you want to know, is she from the UK? She should be. Sorry, hold on. So she is. She's from Southampton, UK. It talks about who she is, when her the dog must have been born May 9th. But she's a cheese lover. She likes champagne. She likes to nap. Okay. So she loves her dog. Obviously, like all you have to do, I'm not going to follow her because I'm not like a dog lover. But if you are, it's like she would not connect with me, obviously. But you know, if you are, like all you have to do is click follow. They're really big into to animal cruelty, like against animal cruelty. So, you know, like, you know, Tracy, I just keep thinking about you and all these dogs you save. But, you know, like just think about, like just search the same things that you would search here, and put mom at the end, or put UK at the end of it. Let me see what else I want. Let's see. Toddler. Mom. And I know some of you people aren't moms, but if you are, that's an easy one to do. Okay, so like I go and I look at these people, and she's from Australia. I don't want to use her. Let me find one. Okay, Milky Mothership. They're really big into breastfeeding too. Not that, I mean, we are too, but they are much more open about it. And so like, you know, I just go through, I look at this person, she looks like somebody I would connect with, and all I do is I just click follow. Okay. She lives in Brighton. That's in the UK, right? Okay. And so it's that simple. Like every day during my power hour, or like, this is what I was going to show you too. Like if you go to that display purposes, the site that Timmy showed us one time, you can type in like some hashtags and it'll pull up different ones. But I have created in my Evernote where I save my hashtags, because if you're not using hashtags in Instagram, then you're missing out. All right. You got to use hashtags. That's the whole way that people find you and how you connect with them. So like I have this one for UK mom, and it looks like that because I copied it from display purposes. I need to shorten it because you can only do 30. But like I just typed in something, I can't remember, maybe it was mom life, and it pulled up all of these hashtags. And so whenever I post on Instagram, like in the comment section, I will go and I'll post my 30 hashtags. And so this draws all kinds of UK moms to my page. Some decide to follow me, some don't. But that is one way. I mean, it's simple. Like I'm not doing extra work. I'm not like going out of my way to do anything extra. I'm just changing my hashtags and drawing these new people to me. And so like what I've done is, as I start to see people consistently following me on Instagram, and I am doing most of this on Instagram, honestly, I will just send them a message just like I do like somebody on Facebook and say, hey, thank you so much for the love on my post. It looks like you're really into health and fitness. You're trying to make healthy changes. That's awesome. Good for you. And I always put this like XXX at the end of my post too. Like this is one girl. So like they do these X's at the end of their post. Like that's a big thing in the UK. And if they give you 1X, that's great. If they give you 3X, that means they're really happy for some reason. And you always have to respond with the same number of X's or they get offended. I don't know. I don't know. I just do X's. Like put X's on there. And so like I'm connecting the same way. And so like that is all I've done. And so I decided to start a challenge group in Facebook for people in the UK. And hold on a second. And so like I don't have a lot of people in there. There's like eight women in there, but they're people that I connect with. I don't know if they're gonna join a challenge group. Like I don't know if they're gonna buy Shakeology. I don't know if they're gonna become a coach. I have no idea. It's like a total gamble. But I have sent most of them to the Beachbody On Demand website. I wasn't salesy about it. That's another thing. They don't like to be pushed. They don't like to be like targeted. They don't like to be sold to, just like people here, but they shut down faster. And so like I've really been careful about building these conversations, about building them genuinely. And then like when they ask me what I do about my fitness, or if they ask a fitness question or we bring it up, I'm like, oh, you should try, you can actually do the same workouts that I do. You just have to you get signed up through the Beachbody On Demand for the UK, and they have the same 14-day trial. They have the three-month membership if they want it. They can go ahead and do the year membership. But if they go ahead and sign up for the year membership, then when we open up over there, they can't sign up for the All Access Challenge Pack. So that's one thing to think about. But I have just gotten these women enrolled. They're doing like they're doing the 21-day fix. Like I said, they love Shaun T. They're doing T25. And I am just basically running a regular challenge group in Facebook without all the focus on Shakeology. But I do post mine in there. I do talk about it sometimes in one of my posts. And so like they know what it is. And so I'm going to follow up with these people and say, we launch on October 19th. If you want to try Shakeology, or if you're interested in doing what I do as a coach, like I can tell you more about it. And that is just kind of very slowly, like I'm not tackling this with like great intensity. I am going next month, but for a couple of reasons. I have family there, and I feel like it's going to help, as far as my posts and things, but like you don't have to do those things. But I feel like if we don't take advantage, we don't at least try to take advantage of this opportunity, then we're really going to miss out on a big opportunity for your own business, and I know that like Jade, you've been doing some hashtags or something, haven't you? Or you have a friend that's going to be there. Like Becca has a friend that lives there. Like ask your friends. Like if you know people that travel a lot or whatever, just say, do you know anybody in the UK? Or do a post about it. Like do one of those like colored word posts on Facebook and say, hey, do you know anybody? Have any friends that live in the UK? And just see what happens. It's not going to hurt you anything. And just start connecting with people just like you do here in the US. Like it's really that simple. And if you have questions like about how to approach a conversation or how to get them signed up, like I can definitely help you with that. But that is simply all I have been doing. And the thing is that when we launch, like if you're not Emerald yet, like you need to be Emerald, because once you're Emerald and you qualify for leads and you're hitting Success Club, you will start to get some leads from the UK for a while. Later on, they will start to kind of shift those and keep leads to people who are already in the UK as coaches once they have a good base, just because of the culture. So like definitely be finding people now, like be connecting with people now and be Emerald and hit Success Club so you do start to get those leads, because like this is a brand new business. It's like a whole new like clean slate, a whole new opportunity to grow your business with a whole new market. And so that's just literally, it's very simple what I am doing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Do you have any questions about that? No. Do you have questions about anything else that I covered tonight? No? Okay. All right, guys. Well, that is all that I have. Like I said, just go, like you can literally just Google like popular, excuse me, popular UK hashtags and see what you can find and just start adding them to your posts. And that's literally all you have to do. All right, guys, sorry, I'm choking. I don't know why. That is all that I have. I will see you guys back here next Monday night. We have our Coach Basics call tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Christy is actually leading that, so that will be very good. Christy, not Christy. So y'all show up for that if you're a new coach, and they'll be good to learn from her too. All right, guys. Good night.